this first video will show you some basic chords to get you started off with guitar. I have been told that I am an okay teacher. I don't throw you in at the deep end, like just give you the hardest stuff first and all that. I'll start you off on to do the chords ones. It'll be about 4 chords a lesson. Basically all you gotta do is note them down or something so you can remember, or favourite this video so you can just like regularly keep up with it. Now, just before anybody asks, this is a PV Raptor EXP. You can see it on there. I think it was too much light. PV Raptor EXP. This is one of the many guitars I got, but just fancy using this one as I have hadn't used this one for quite a little while. Thought I'd give it, you know, a bit of a freshen. But so the first chord basically is typically the easiest, is the A chord. Now if you look at it in, say, tab, it looks like 3 dots in a line, like a number 1. A is the first letter of the alphabet. It's number 1 in the alphabet. So basically, to do this chord, you have to put your first finger on its 2nd fret, put your 3rd finger on the B string, 2nd fret, put your 2nd finger on the G string, 2nd fret as well, and put your 3rd finger on the D string, 2nd fret. They're all on the 2nd fret. Now this is the normal way, but if you look at that though, that uses quite a few fingers. If you can see that. Sorry about the light, it's just typical powerful light. But it's just 3 fingers, as you can see there. Now this is the proper way of doing it, but there is, yes, I did say there is an easy way of doing this, but I'll show you this way first, as it is the best way to start off with chords with the proper ones, because there's all sorts of cheats of some, and there's proper ones, basically like the whole chord. So when you play this chord, you don't play the fat E string. Now before you say anything, the top string, this one, is the E string, but it's the fat one, because this is an E string and this is an E string. That is the top one, the fat one there, and the little thin one here. Now, they're both E strings, right? Now to remember this, the strings, there is like a little rhyme to it. It's Edinburgh boys go down and eat. Now, it starts off the E string, Edinburgh, boys go down and eat. Basically, E, B, G, D, E, B, G, D, A, E. Now there is 2 E's, it does get a bit confusing, but if I ever have to use say the E string, I say either E string thin or E string fat. The fat one, remember, is this one here. The thin one, remember, is this one here. Right, back to the A chord. So remember, first finger on the D string, 2nd finger on the G string, 3rd finger on the B string. Now, I know you just plug it. Mine's a little red. They come in, usually they come in 3 different thicknesses, like real thick like that, which are better for rocking and that, because you can hit the strings harder, so it gives it the more sort of rock style. But it depends what one hard ones usually for when you get into it and you're doing all the fast stuff and all that, and that's what we'll get to later. I will be teaching in a couple of lessons once I've shown you fifth chords, the pentatonic scale, and the chord, some of the chords. Now, the A string. You don't pluck the fat E string, which is this one. You go from the A string, which is the one below the fat string, basically, and then you just go, and in theory it should just sound like that. So that's a pretty simple chord. Now I'll show you the cheat just in case, like, you do the normal one and then you feel I want to do a bit more sort of thing. So the cheat is just one finger. See, get your one finger like this, your first finger, put it over the 3 strings, right, like that. Just press them all down without touching any other strings. The same as the other one. You go from the A string, but you don't pluck the thin E string. Or you can if you want. It don't make much difference because you can't really hear it. But this is with plucking the thin E string, and this is without. It's easier to do it with the thin string, as it's like not a smaller area to do it in. So that's the A string, A chord, sorry. Now it's the E and the A minor. They're the like second easiest. So, like I said, I won't throw you in at the deep end because that'd just be me. So the E. Now it's on the G, first finger on the G, first fret, G string on the first fret. Then it's second finger on the G string. No, sorry, B string. Wait, that's not right. Sorry about that. Right. So first finger on the D string, second finger on the G string, second fret. Third finger on the B string, second fret. B string. Right, and then you just go off. And then you like the A chord. No, you play the whole. Right, so you just go all of the strings. Now A minor is the same as this, basically, but you move it down. So your first finger is on the A string, second finger on the D string, second fret. By the way, first finger on the A string, first fret, second finger on the D string, second fret, third finger on the G string, second fret as well. And then you go, you don't play the fat E string, you go like the A chord from the B string. So it sounds like this. So that's 3 chords you've learned already. Now, I'll do one last chord, pick an easy one. Now there's an easy G. It's not worthwhile showing you like the proper G because the easy G is just easy. Basically, first finger, still the first finger, on the 3rd fret, thin E string. Then you don't play the E or B string, you go from the G string down like this. So, that concludes the first lesson. In this lesson you have learned the E chord, the A minor chord, the easy G chord, and the A chord. Thanks for watching. Keep in tune for the rest of the videos.